The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Wichita attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Dennis Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Boris Whitmore. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Cliff Minor. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
He'll check in here at 256. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Peter O'Brien.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And he hits it hard to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Howie Baez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the shortstop, Manny Fernandez.
To the plate now, Manny Fernandez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the center fielder, Fred Taylor.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box now, Robert Shin. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate now, Dan Hershiser. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2. Hit in the air out toward left. O'Brien will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Chuck Rodriguez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Rodriguez, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Todd McManus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. At the plate, Austin Barnes, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Dennis Santana. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Les Prado, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
To the plate now, Manny Fernandez. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Fernandez is on his way home. The relay, and he's in there with a two-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Wei-Yin Chen enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Robert Shin. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
The bat, the right fielder, Alex.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Here comes the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Stepping into the box, Boris Cortez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now that.
Standing in, Boris Whitmore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Dan Hershiser. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping in, Chesler Cuthbert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. Dodgers out in front 6-0. At the plate, Cliff Minor.
The first baseman.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debo, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The right fielder, number 4, Chuck Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Chuck Rodriguez. Popped him up. Barnes moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
So stepping in, Kyle Rodriguez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. In there at the knees, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dennis Santana.
The pitcher, Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Whitmore trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny.
Digging in, Manny Fernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Todd McManus.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Boris Cortez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jonathan Roper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jonathan Roper.
In there, and it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Liner toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
To the plate now, Boris Whitmore, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Edgar Lopez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Robert Shin. In there, 0-1. Lopez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate, Dan Hershiser. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Chesler Cuthbert. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So here's Austin Barnes. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in once again, Dennis Santana. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Brett Graves gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Les Prado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Chris Kavanaugh will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10, Chris Kavanaugh.
Into the box now, Manny Fernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. O'Brien is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Oklahoma's out in front here, 9-0. Yimi Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Ready for another shot now, Cliff Minor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Minor.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Delman Riggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Peter O'Brien is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Chuck Rodriguez. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The third base.
Ready for another chance. Robert Shin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Dan Hershiser. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Chesler Cuthbert. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 10-zip. At the plate, Kyle Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Todd McManus. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Now batting, Boris Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Standing in, Yimi Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time, as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Chad Wallach is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Wichita, number 17, Chad Wallach.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Boris Whitmore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So now to the plate, Cliff Minor.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Minor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
O'Brien.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 10-2. Russell Ham comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ham.
Now to the plate, Manny Fernandez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fernandez.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Robert Shin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ham, just 21 years of age. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is pulled into right. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, Dan Kirchheiser.
At the plate now, Dan Kirchheiser, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 delivery. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Mark Minor comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Minor.
Standing in now, Chesler Cuthbert as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Barnes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 14-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Chuck Rodriguez.
Chuck Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now in the box, Kyle Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Todd McManus.
Into the box, Todd McManus.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Boris Cortez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Dodgers put a 14 in the run column here today. Dennis Santana wins his 3rd of the season. Howie Baez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.